Today, I'm excited to show you how Highlight makes it incredibly simple to monitor your AWS infrastructure. I'll show you how to easily set up monitoring for things like EC2, Lambda, and RDS metrics. Let's dive in and take a look at the setup process. It only takes a few clicks. We provide a pre-configured CloudFormation template that handles all the infrastructure setup for you. You can kick it off from the Streams tab in your project settings. Just select the AWS region for your infrastructure and click the button. It will take you to the AWS CloudFormation console. You can review and configure some of the settings before spinning up the stack. When you're ready, spin up the stack and give it a few minutes to configure everything. You'll see that this created a new CloudFormation stack, and all the resources spun up are within that stack. This is nice because it makes it easy to spin down if you decide you want to stop exporting metrics from your account. You can just delete the stack and you're right back where you started. So you can see here, it created a Metric Stream, a Firehose, and an S3 bucket. The S3 bucket is required to store logs and errors from the Firehose. The Metric Stream lets you configure what metrics you'd like to export. Feel free to trim this down to specific metrics you want. The settings are completely configurable. The Firehose is what forwards the metrics to an external data source. In this case, it's forwarding them to the Highlight OpenTelemetry Collector. Once you run the template, you'll start seeing metrics in Highlight. This can take a few minutes before you start to see data after the changes are applied in AWS. With all your metrics flowing into Highlight, you can create dashboards that give you a bird's eye view of your entire AWS infrastructure. Here's an example of a dashboard we created showing some key metrics for our EC2 and RDS instances. This is just the beginning of our cloud monitoring journey. We're working on bringing you logs and traces from AWS, plus integrations with Azure, GCP, and more, so stay tuned. If you're ready to get started, head on over to Highlight and try it for yourself.